Hello everyone, welcome to my painting tutorial channel Henna's Art, and today we are going to draw lush green and a beautiful waterfall in forest. In my today's color palette, I am using sap green, cadmium green pale, titanium white, olive green, burnt umber, cobalt blue, and for stems and background I am going to use burnt sienna and Payne's gray. Mostly the brushes are flat brushes, so I'm going to use flat brush and little bit of silver brush number 4 and 5. Right now I'm doing this rough sketch with the pencil, okay, on the canvas surface. It is a 12 by 16 free prime white canvas. I am doing this rough sketch as I mentioned before that if you do not have the idea from where to start the painting, you can do the rough sketching part. It will give you a proper idea from where the painting will start, where will be the centralized area, where will be the main focusing, where will be the background, where will be the center part. So a rough sketch will give you an idea from where and how the painting will start and how it will goes on. So in your mind, if you have this basic idea of the pencil sketch, so it will give you like a proper idea when you start with the colors. And since it is a canvas painting and we are doing a kind of practicing, you can say, so for the beginning part, if you draw the pencil sketch, there is no harm. In fact, it will be beneficial for you whenever you go for a bigger surface, so it will give you an idea from which and how it will be started, where the painting will look better. After I finished the sketching part, I just started with the cobalt blue, but before that I damped the surface of the canvas on the upward directions with the plain brush and fresh water. I just damped the surface and then I added cobalt blue little by little along with titanium white just to give the horizon sky. For the distance tree, I am mixing here a little bit of cobalt blue along with sap green, because for the distance horizon trees on the rocks, they will not be shown as completely dark green or any green hues. Okay, so I am adding a little bit of bluish tone to the trees so that it will be differentiated with the nearby trees and the distance trees. So those trees along with the rocks and which trees are nearby to the waterfall on the horizon, they will have the bluish tone to their leaves. Now I'm highlighting the distance horizon trees at the left side where the sun rays are coming on and with the cadmium yellow and little bit of your cadmium green pale. Now with the small filbert brush I am adding paint to the under rocks of the mountain where the waterfall is flowing down. Where it will be the darkest shade, I am adding a little bit hint of cobalt blue, and with Payne's gray it is much better than Mars black because Payne's gray having a hint of blue. So when you're highlighting with the cobalt blue, it will give you a nicer shape and differentiation between different shades of your rocks formation. Okay, I'm adding also here burnt umber. So on the both side of the waterfall, the huge mountain rocks and shades, I'm adding Payne's gray as a main color, highlighting with cobalt blue and burnt umber for different shades of rock. Because it is the under rock where sun rays are not falling, still you can differentiate that this is the rock formation of the mountain where it is the darkest but still known to the morning era. Keep on adding white also, just because it has a gray tone, so the rock formation will be more easy if you have different shades of rocks, which have the shadow part, the highlighted part and the brighter part. So along with burnt umber and cobalt blue, white is the major role for giving the highlighted shades. So if you keep along with the rock formations for the background mountain, you just keep on adding Payne's gray, titanium white, cobalt blue and burnt umber all together. Now with Payne's grey and a little bit hint of burnt umber, I am drawing those distant stems and plant branches towards the waterfall. Now with the stencil brush number 2, I guess I am using a stencil brush here because with the mop brush it will not look good and the size will be bigger. I need to keep the foliage of small plants and trees and the bushes in the distance towards the waterfall with the cadmium green pale color. So mixing cadmium green pale and sap green all together, I'm just giving a distance foliage. Now on the left side of the canvas, these are the nearest trees. So I am using a little bit of olive green mixed with sap green. So this all branches and plants and leaves and trees, every bushes and every foliage will be mixed together with three different colors of green. So the distance one will be the green pale cadmium because the sunlight is falling on those leaves. The nearest branches and the nearest trees having this sap and olive green because these are the darkest shades. These are the shadows of the leaves. Here the sun rays are not falling, so these are very much darker in shade rather than in the distance foliage. Now for the stones and rocks in the bottom, I am using here burnt sienna Payne spray and mixing Payne spray with white. It will create a shade of greyish tone, and then I mix burnt umber with that. You can see that mixing 2 to 3 shades from these two colors, burnt umber and Payne spray, mixing white, and then with burnt sienna I am giving the highlights. So altogether all the stones and rocks which are at the bottom of the waterfall, these colors will be used. Now you can see the variation in the rock shades, all the stone and rocks around the water flow. These new shades are created only with those two colors, the two prime colors, burnt umber and your Payne's gray. I am mixing it with either with white or burnt sienna, or giving a little hue of your darkest tone. Okay, but the prime two colors are only burnt sienna, burnt umber and your Payne's gray. That's it. So rock formations are done here. Okay, and now I will complete the bushes part, the nearest tree and all the plants and shrubs growing together on the rocks. Okay, so that will be done with the three shades of the green: cadmium green pale, olive green and your sap green. And I will highlight it with either with white, or giving you a little tone of cadmium yellow, you can say. That is only just for the highlighting part, that is not a main color. Now you can see that the painting is almost finished, and I gave the water shades with white, titanium white, and little hint of your cobalt blue. That's it, because you cannot draw the white water color in the white canvas. Okay, so you just need to give the highlights with a little bit of blue or grayish tone of the waterfall, and altogether the painting is almost finished. Now you can see how it will look like if it is like a long waterfall with everywhere deep forest and lush greens are everywhere. So this kind of painting can be easily done on small or medium sized canvas. If you like this kind of painting and if you love this kind of foresty landscape, you just drop a comment below. If you need more tutorial videos like this, I would be happy to know your point and your suggestions as well. Just leave it in comment section or drop a suggestion. Don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to my channel for more tutorial videos like this. And till then, take care. Tata. Bye bye.